So, lesson number 4. Seems like you've had more than 4, I don't know why.
It does. Weird.
So yeah, just spend a couple of minutes getting yourself set, if you haven't done already. Happy?
Yeah.
Okay with your seat?
I think so,
Yeah. Okay with the mirrors?
Yep.
Good. So, last time we met then, quite a lot of main road we did. How do you feel that went?
Yeah, I think that went well.
Yeah. Okay. Anything stand out for you that was really good, or quite the opposite? Or maybe not so good?
I think you need to learn to hesitate a little bit more and kind of just go for it, but...
So not to be so hesitant, is that what you mean? Okay. So what's causing you think to be?
I don't know.
Obviously all the traffic, but...
I think it should just be my reaction time with everything.
Yeah.
I just need to practice that a lot more.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're going to be a bit slow to start with, you
Yeah.
know. So just build on it, you know. As long as you're safe, whatever you're doing, and just build on it, and your speed will increase, and you'll get quicker at pulling out of junctions. You'll be fine. Yeah, that'll come with experience and time. Don't worry about that. So we did quite a lot of main road. We were crossing traffic as well, which is driving along the main road, crossing oncoming traffic to turn right. That's quite good. And I made a side note here that you didn't even stall the car once. It was brilliant, and the whole lesson, so well done. And that's on just your 3rd lesson, so really good. Okay, so today, just to expand on that really, what I'd like to do is continue with the main road. I'd like to take you on a short trip on the main road down into Bournemouth, back up around on Wimborne Road and back to here where we are now. Alright, that will involve a mini roundabout, a couple of traffic lights, that sort of thing. I'm sure we'll be fine with it, and I'll help you with it as much as I can, because I understand it'll be your first trip out on the main road. Once we've had a go at that, a bit later on, I'd like to show you the turn in the road, so the first manoeuvre, the turn in the road exercise, or a 3-point turn, as it used to be called. If you'd like as well, I could give you a demo on that. We'll swap seats, I'll give you a demo.
That might be,
and then it will just give you something to aim for. Alright, but I'll talk through it as I'm doing it. Alright, is that okay for today?
Yeah, sounds good.
Alright, brilliant. Okay, so if you're ready, let's start the car. You ready? So let's put your handbrake back on. Just get your bike point. It's probably because there's a dip in the road or something. That's it. Get the control of it. That's good. So it's very rare that a road is actually flat anywhere at all, to be honest. If we could take this first to the left. They're stopping to practice a left reverse into that parking space just there behind. So it looks like they're waiting for us, so just carry on nice and steady down the side of them. Yeah. And when we get to the junction ahead, let's turn left, please.
We don't have right away here, do we?
We don't know. You've got to give way line though.
Yeah.
Giving way to traffic on the main road. So what have you forgotten there to do? On
Indication.
approach? Yep.
Yeah.
Well done. Now let's take the next left, please, just by the post box, just there. taught you that? No. Like that.
I've actually got my mum's line to do that as well.
Have you really?
Yeah.
It's good, it works. You know, it's nice and safe. At the junction just around the corner then, we'll turn left please. Go there. Don't forget you're in third gear, it's getting clutched down a bit earlier.
So it's in left, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's it. Just pop your indicator back on left. That's it.
okay.
Yep. Good position. This road is almost worn out, isn't it?
They're redoing our road, and it's absolutely ridiculous because they've got all the signs up and everything, and literally all they've done for the past week is right on the road.
Okay. That's the preparation. So just follow the road around this bend. I'm going to go over a little bridge in a minute. The bridge looks narrower than what it is. It's quite deceiving.
Yeah.
There's enough room for two. It's fine. You can take the next left. It's Caithness to the yeah.
I'm just gonna
That's fine. You were a little bit close to the curb, weren't you?
Yeah.
Just take that corner, but it's fine. It's
There's
okay.
one concentrate on the road, but one car
I thought you were.
right up behind us.
Yeah, it was close. So you okay so far? So if you could just follow the road around. I'm going around here, just practice your road position.
Try and imagine the curve with the thing on the road.
Yeah. Practice. So first thing this morning, the wind looked a lot worse than it is now.
Yeah,
You know, it was chucking it down with rain. I honestly thought it might be quite bad today, but
It seems to have calmed down a lot. I was walking to school this morning, my hair was going wild, so I didn't pick up.
Did you get dropped off quite near the school?
Yeah, right outside the back gates.
Oh, that's could improve your view at all?
Possibly.
Okay, so just move forward a fraction and then stop again. About here is good, yeah. You can see the trees on your right, they obstruct your
Yeah.
view quite a lot, don't they?
I can see round the corner though, so I can see
Good.
no one's coming this way.
Okay,
And I don't think anyone's coming that way.
good, okay.
Okay.
Yep, well done. That's the best way to do that, as long as it's safe.
Yeah.
So let's follow the road straight on. Just have a little practice along here, shifting up to the third, please. And before we get to the corner ahead, you can shift down to second gear. I'll just help you with this. So the best way to do this is to get the car slowing down as if you're coming up to a junction, for example. So that now, just pop it in second. And lift the clutch slowly. Perfect. Yeah, that's good. Now you're in a good position, nice control position to take us around here. We're turning left, please. Yeah. Branches. And if I can get you to take the next road on the right, please, Kate. So just after the yellow bars, just gonna check your mirrors, get your indicator on. And just move into the middle of the road, there's a filter box here. Pop it in second gear. Can we keep going? Yep. No. Okay. Pop it in first gear again then.
I'll go into fourth gear then, which is what confused me.
Yeah. Had you not got into fourth gear, we could have probably kept going there.
Yeah.
couldn't we? Second. But here, you're in what's called a filter box, quite a safe box. We can sit here and wait for traffic to pass. Off we go. That's it. Not too bad, is it? just switch off for a second. That's great. So before we head down into Bournemouth on the short route, I was going to talk to you briefly about roundabouts.
Yep.
What can you tell me about a roundabout? What do you know about a roundabout? What do we do at a roundabout?
We go into many different lanes.
Yeah. Who do we give way to when we're approaching a roundabout?
Oncoming traffic that way.
So traffic from which side?
The right side, coming that way.
Yeah. So we're giving way to traffic on the right. Would you only look to the right at a roundabout, or would you look anywhere else?
Would you look to the person that's in the lane on the inside of you, just in case they decide to?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah. So on approach to a roundabout, we're giving way generally to people on our right. However, if there's people, for example, this red car, he's coming around. So effectively, you could say he's going to end up on our right as he's joined the roundabout. He's coming around. Also, anybody coming out of here, people on the roundabout coming around. If we're the red or green car, we must give way to anybody to our right, basically. But it's worth having a look on approach ahead of you, to the left as well, to see who's joining the roundabout. Look everywhere, really. All right. So on our way down to Bournemouth, when we get to Town Hall, there's a mini roundabout. It looks like that. But there's no exit to the right, just there.
Yeah.
What we're going to do is just take the first exit left. Okay. So on approach to that, the best thing to do is start looking at the roundabout, start assessing what's going on, make a decision, be decisive. And the decision is, can we go, or do we have to stop? Is it a yes, or is it a no, we must stop?
Yeah.
Obviously your decision there is going to be really important, because we don't want to pull out in front of somebody, or somebody beep at us for no reason. Alright? It's important to note also your position on the roundabout. We'll get into this a bit more at a later date, but just for today's lesson, we're giving way to traffic on our right, and in this first situation we're turning left. These exits are marked 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I said to you, let's take the second exit at the roundabout, it's going to be straight on at the roundabout. On your driving test, the examiner possibly will not say which way to go. They'll just give you the exit number and say, at the roundabout ahead, I'd like you to take the third exit, for example. So you think, okay, third exit, that's to the right, I need to be in the right-hand lane and follow the roundabout around. Okay. So it's worth just getting in the habit of numbering these exits. There's also no harm also in counting the exits off as you go around it. So if you want to count 1, 2, okay, 3, that's my one. Off we go. Is that okay?
Yes.
Alright, let's get rid of that quickly. How are you with traffic lights? Do you know the traffic light sequence?
What do you mean?
Well, what does red mean at a traffic light?
Oh, stop.
Yeah, so amber?
Means get ready to go, but
Yeah.
don't go.
Yeah, and
then
green's
green means
obviously go. Yeah, brilliant. What about the other way? What's after green? Yeah, and after amber?
Red.
Perfect. Okay, that's all I need to say on that. Alright, I just wanted to make sure you're okay. You'd be surprised, a lot of people do not know the sequence at traffic lights. Okay. So we'll head off in a second, Katie. Okay. We'll head down to the main road and we'll turn right at the end of this road.
Yep.
Over the little bridge again, and I'll just direct us down into Bournemouth. You probably recognise where we're going.
Yeah.
Left at the mini roundabout at Town Hall, following the road up onto Wimborne Road again to Cemetery Junction, where we're going to turn left and basically come back around. So this will be your first little trip out, won't it, I guess?
Yeah.
So, alright, I'll help you as much as I can.
Yeah.
Alright, so don't worry about it. Okay, should we go?
Yeah.
Should we head off? Alright. Don't get, you're still indicating left. That's it.
No.
whatever. Is that black car?
It's an Audi, they always are.
it's important not to indicate before that road there.
Because
At first gear.
the man behind us might think that we're going in that other road, and that would not be a good idea.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a misleading signal. Just put your handbrake on. Just watch out for the little green filter light on the traffic. Okay. Yeah, handbrake. Off we go. Just lift it, clutch. Just lift it.
Oh yeah, that one.
There we go. Well done. Slow down a little bit. So watch your speed. So just after this set of traffic lights, you can take a left, please. Turn left.
This road just at 8.
Yes, please. Yeah. Second gear for the corner. Well done. And just halfway down this hill, we're going to turn right. Just to go.
Just follow it round.
Yes, please.
Straight on.
Yeah. Straight on.
Obviously, the road markings.
Very faint, aren't they? And if you could just pull over on the left, can't you? Somewhere. That's fine, just there. That's good. Bit of neutral to cancel your signal. Just switch the engine off for a minute. Just have a little breather. Just wanted to say well done, really. First little trip out, it's good. Yeah. How does it go?
Apart from the traffic light incident, yeah, I think it went quite well.
So what happened there then? What were you doing?
I don't know, I was trying to use the accelerator, but with my foot still down. I don't know.
Right, okay,
I
okay.
got confused, I paid more attention to everything else.
What was
but-
going on,
Yeah.
It's a busy junction, you know, and there's
Yeah.
lots and lots of traffic there. But if you break it down to just you and the traffic light, because everybody else has stopped,
Yeah.
there's only us moving at that point. There might be 300 cars all around you, but it's just you and that traffic light, really, and obviously the car behind you.
Yeah.
When we moved off, I gave him a wave,
Yeah.
all right, just because he was patient. I think, yeah, what you were trying to do, you had your clutch down, you were pressing the
I
accelerator.
was trying to go, I was like, oh yeah, I've got my foot on
Yeah.
the clutch.
You were in first gear at that point,
Yeah.
so it was fine. You just needed to lift it, that was
Yeah.
all. But yeah, I can understand that. There was a lot going on there for you, wasn't there? Yeah, quite a lot. Well handled though, and for a first little trip out, it's good. The roundabout was good. Nice speed on approach to the roundabout. It's all very safe, wasn't it? The best thing to do coming up to a roundabout is to get yourself in second gear.
Yep.
Because second gear allows you to give it a bit of gas on the accelerator and get yourself out of that junction if it's clear. Also, being in second gear allows you to maintain a slow speed. So
Yeah.
if you do need to stop, just clutch down, gently brake,
Yeah.
and we're going to stop. Back to first gear. Off you go again. All right. But yeah, from my point of view, no issues at all really.
Good.
You got up over the speed limit just slightly, didn't we, going down that hill?
Downhill, yeah.
Yeah, but you corrected it quick, which is good. Yeah. Anything else that sort of worried you at all, or anything went well, do you think?
No, I think quite
Do-
enjoyed that.
Okay. Do cars behind you worry you a little bit, or?
Not actually as much as I wasn't concentrating on doing things. I kind of
Yeah.
forgot and was like, whatever, I don't
Yeah.
need to acknowledge you.
Yeah, and that's a good way to be, you know, obviously be conscious of how close they are behind, but just let them do their own thing.
Yeah.
Just concentrate on what you're doing, and you'll be fine. Right, excellent, okay. If you're ready, let's head off again, and we'll get to the end of the road, turn left.
That way.
Yeah. Good blind spot checks. You're always good at that.
Turn left, Jim.
Left at the end of the road, please. Yeah.
It's not.
that seat through,
Yeah.
can't you?
Oh, I don't know.
So get your bike point just here, that's it.
Yeah, okay.
Good. Well done. Close down to change.
All the way.
That's it. Some of these sports cars you can press the clutch halfway and change gear, but not on the old Ford Fiesta. So right, ahead,
Right ahead,
left, ahead, right. Don't forget you're in second gear.
Clearing my vision. There is something coming that way
Yeah,
at some point.
well spotted. See a blue van coming
Yeah,
as well.
put that on the driver's side then.
Do you find that quite easy, or
I've been going straight ahead quite easy.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
got
just make sure it's safe?
Yeah.
pop your indicator back on. Yeah, good, good.
I'm just gonna wait for this car.
That's alright, it's no problem. They're so spread out sometimes, it's hard
Yeah,
to judge it.
because some people like to increase their speed just to wind you
He's
up.
going quite fast as well, that one on the left.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're quite right up there actually. And the next left, please.
Should we stay? It's not behind us.
That's good. It's quite difficult that is to do that. Take that to right. So nicely done, that's good. Reading the road ahead. Yeah. You never know who's flying around that corner.
Yeah.
The right thing. Makes sense, doesn't it? Common sense.
Yeah.
Which is hard to teach some people, common sense.
I don't think I had any until I started driving, so it's fine.
I'd say you've got quite a lot. Yeah. Right, I'm going to get you to pull over, please. Just on the left, just past that lamp post. See that one? Yeah. Nearer the big tree. And you only need some more. Thank you. That's fine. Don't worry about the driveway for the time being. Okay. So cancel your signal and just switch off. Right, so well done so far. Nice bit of driving so far. It's good. What we're going to have a look at now is the first manoeuvre, the turn in the road, or the 3-point turn, as it used to be called. All right. So, any idea why do we do this? Why do we need to do this in real life? Do you think, or on a daily basis?
If we park one way, we need to turn around and go that way, and there's no other way of us turning.
Yeah. Any other reason you think? So if you're driving down here and you think, oh God, look what's ahead? You know, upturned lorry or a dustbin lorry or
Accidents and
yeah, any reason. Or in fact, do you know what that is? That sign?
no entry, or
Almost.
there's no ending to it. You don't go anywhere.
Dead end.
That's it.
Dead end.
Could
You
be
almost got
right.
it. You almost got it. Dead end, yeah. So a dead end road, you've gone down there by accident. Oh, you know, I've got to turn the car around, and that's the best thing to do. So you want to be doing this somewhere where it's safe and also legal and convenient. Where do you think it wouldn't be safe to do it?
In the middle of a dual carriage road.
Perfect example. Yeah, quite an extreme example, but a good example. Also on the brow of a hill. Yeah, where no one can see you. It wouldn't be safe to do it there.
Yeah.
What about legal? Where is it not legal to do it? Do you think?
In the middle of a dual carriage road.
Again, wouldn't be good, would it? What about what that sign means?
Whereas just go forward, you can't turn or anything.
Yeah, so that street is a
One way.
yeah, perfect.
Okay.
So it would be illegal to do that manoeuvre in a one-way street because obviously you'd end up
Yeah.
going the wrong direction. Yeah. What about convenient? Where wouldn't it be convenient to do this?
On a street with
Apart from a dual carriageway.
cars in it.
Yeah. What about, think up on the high street as well, where all the shops are? Wouldn't be very convenient, would
Place
it?
with loads of people crossing the road and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Outside of school, anywhere like that really. So it must be safe, legal and convenient to do this. And all we're doing is turning the car round to face the other direction using the forward and reverse gears.
Yep.
That's all we're doing, okay? This might be the first time that you've done some reversing, I imagine.
I've done it once and it turned into like a 6-point turn, but yeah.
Okay, is that with your mum?
Yeah.
Okay. Ideally, it's great if you can do it in 3.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3. But you can do it in 5, which is why it's now called a turn in the road. Alright. Other things to think about is the camber of the road, or the shape of the road. This road isn't entirely flat, it just lets the water run off each side when it's chucking it down. But gravity might play a part in this. It might drag you to the other curb once you get past the middle. If you do see other cars while we're doing it, just pause and they'll either go around us or they'll wait. Okay. So, if you don't have any, have you got any questions, Katie?
No.
At all? Okay. What I'd like to do is we'll swap seats.
Yes.
I'll give you a quick demo on this, and then I'll let you have a couple of goes.
Yep.
All right. Great. Get blown away.
Yeah. Cold now.
I'm just going to move your seat back a touch. Yeah, it's cold. Okay, so just let me talk you through this. I'm doing it. So to start any manoeuvre, we always start the manoeuvre with your steering wheel straight. If this is straight, your wheels are straight, you're in neutral, you've got the handbrake on.
Yep.
So these 3 things, right? So we're doing a turn in the road, we've established that. So prepare the car as always, put it in first gear. Next thing I'm going to do is have a look around, so make sure there's nobody coming out the driveway. Just check both blind spots all the way around. Drop the handbrake and start lifting the clutch. Now as soon as I get that bite point, I'm going to start turning the steering wheel all the way to the right so that we're going to face that curb. Okay. So if you feel it's about there, start turning, full lock, look to the right.
Until you reach the other curve.
Yeah, and then put the clutch down again, let it roll. And then secure the car, handbrake, pop it in reverse. Now it's important now that we get the bite point so that we don't roll forward. Okay. So we've just got that bite point about there. Releasing the handbrake, I'm going to start steering the other way. Looking around as I'm doing it. So full left lock. If I lift the clutch all the way up, the car's going to shoot backwards, which we don't want. So now I'm thinking about how near that curve is behind. I can look out my window here. I'm going to stop there. Handbrake again. Back to first gear. Now the last bit is just like emerging out of a junction, just turning right. So have a good look around again, make sure it's all clear and safe. Lift the clutch, get that bite point. Have a look around, release the handbrake. As soon as you feel it moving, start moving the steering wheel. And that's it.
Okay. Not as complicated as it seems.
I think what I'll do, I'll just turn us around again so we're facing the other way, away from this junction, alright? You can get a really good first move like that. It makes the rest of it a lot easier. There is a car coming down, but I'm sure I can do this before he probably gets to us. Just indicate we should go around this. okay? Alright. Yeah, sorry, had to adjust you.
Got very short legs. Right. So,
Okay, so we're going to give this a go, right?
okay.
A couple of things I didn't mention. One is called dry steering. Do you know what that is? Dry
No.
steering. So we mustn't steer when the car's stationary because it scrubs the tyres on the tarmac.
Okay.
So wait until the car's moving, even if it is at snail's pace,
Yeah, and then
before
you
you
can-
start steering, yeah. Alright.
Yeah. Right.
So, really slow car, brisk steering,
Yeah.
good observations.
Okay.
Alright. Slow car being the most important thing.
Okay. Right.
Start the car up then.
Do we do an indication when we're doing this or
No,
not? No indication.
I thought you might ask me that, yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Because it would just confuse other drivers because you'd go right and then left and right again, wouldn't you, with your
Yeah.
indicator.
Yeah, as long as there's no indication, that's
Mm.
fine. Right, so, handbrake off.
Yep.
Checking that there's no one around, which there's not. And then very slowly.
Start steering now, so keep your clutch where it is. All the way around, all the way around. Clutch down again.
Roll. Stop.
Brake, first position, yep. Handbrake, reverse.
Don't brake. Reverse.
Good.
Slightly on the brake. Yep. And then
Bite point.
get the bite point. What does that sound?
Just wasn't quite in reverse, that's all.
Like brake pedal then. And then
Just a little bit, not too much clutch. About there, I'd say get rid of the handbrake. Just lift it fractionally, start steering towards me. All the way, keep going, keep going, keep going. Well done. A little bit more. That's great, yep.
And then
So handbrake,
handbrake.
first gear.
That's first gear.
So now, Katie,
Yeah.
don't lift the clutch all the way up because
do
we'll
it very
shoot
slowly.
forward. Handbrake off. Steer over to the curb. Well done. It's good. Stop by the little tree over there if you wouldn't mind. Just secure the car. Great, well done. It's good. How did you find it?
A lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Did the demo help you at all, do you think?
Yeah.
What I did? Good.
Yeah.
Because obviously I showed you it in the ebook and it's just a flat diagram.
Yeah.
You don't really get a sense of how it really is. So I think doing a demo is worthwhile, to be honest.
Mhm.
Yeah. But well done. Good first effort. Really good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So for the driving test, they're looking for your controls and your observations
Mhm.
when you do it. So just control and observations. If you can do it without hitting the curb,
Yeah.
great. But they're more interested in your control while you're doing it and your observations as
Yeah.
you're doing it. Okay. Would you like to have another go?
Why not?
Yeah.
We were doing it this way.
Yeah.
It's not. Okay.
That's fine. Yeah. If you'd like to just move forward slightly, just so
Yeah,
we
that's
don't
fine.
face that tree when you turn.
Oh my jeez.
So just stop here then. That's fine.
Right, so the first gear. Very slowly take off the clutch.
Have a look around there as well.
No one
Is it
behind
safe?
us and no one coming, so we're okay.
Good.
Right, and then very slowly,
Get your steering wheel all the way around.
all the way around. Oh, that's too much. And then brake.
Good.
Didn't hit the car. And then handbrake
Handbrake.
on. So how do I know when we're all fully in it?
In reverse.
Yeah.
About there. Yeah. It's
About
fine. Yeah.
Okay. And then there is a car coming.
Get your bite point again. He was going to wait for us.
Okay. So I've got my bike point.
Release the handbrake.
This
Steer towards me.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah, yeah.
Slowly. Good.
Slow.
Keep going. He's waiting for us. Well done. Well done you. It's pretty good actually, yeah. Is it starting to make a bit more sense?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I think it's just my clutch control.
What do you think is the hardest bit of it?
Probably the whole clutch thing about when you're like there and you need to go backwards. It's like how much you need to take your foot off the clutch.
Yeah. And it's just trial and error a lot of the time, you know. What you don't want to do is lift it straight off because we can go, shoot back, shoot forward, you know, and especially on that last bit, it's very common that people just lift it too high and you end up shooting forward before you've got your steering wheel all the way around again to the right, you know. But yeah, for a first couple of efforts, it was very well done. Yeah, it's good, really good. Observation wise, as soon as you prepared the car into first gear to start it, check both sides as you did. It's good. And then throughout the exercise,
keep watching.
Just think about a 6-point check all the way around the car and back the other way as well. You know, if you can, have a look out the back window. Just make sure there's nobody stood behind the car on the reverse bit. But yeah, well done. So let me show you this document quickly. So this document here is linked with the driving test sheet. Do you mind just switching the engine off just for a sec? Cheers. So we've got number 6, turning the road, and what they're marking you on, look, is control and observations, nothing else. So if we find number 6 in here we are, turning the road. This is what the examiner is looking for. The examiner is checking that you make all-round observations before starting a manoeuvre. Complete the manoeuvre in no more than 5 movements. Rapidly apply the full steering lock as appropriate. Make the car safe between each movement. Now that's talking about putting a handbrake on. If you didn't do that, it's not considered safe because the car could roll in either direction. Alright. Take good observations through the rear window. Use the clutch control to maintain a slow speed. Make all-round observations as necessary during the exercise. Keep the car well within the boundaries of the road. Do not overhang the curb. Quite a valid point there, because if somebody's walking past, you don't want to overhang it and sort of cause them any danger. This car's got quite a stumpy sort of end to it, so it doesn't overhang much at all really, which is good. And lastly, deal with other road users and pedestrians. Well, that speaks for itself really. You know, if you've got a lady with a pram walking along and you're just about to reverse, just wait until she's gone past, etc. These are some of the issue points here, quite extreme some of them. Look, strikes or mounts the curb with front or rear wheels, harsh use of foot brake, turns the steering wheel in the wrong direction.
That's probably actually something I would do, because I really don't know my left and my right.
Stalls the engine, poor clutch control, lack of all-round observation before moving. Do you get the idea? So these are some of the points where, well, if you mount the curb, they're going to fail you. But mostly these are sort of minor faults really. Okay, so it just gives you a bit more info really, and this document's quite useful because everything on this test sheet is sort of drilled down in here completely. Right, okay. I think for me it's important not to do this manoeuvre too many times in one lesson. I think today's been a good introduction for you to it, and we'll pick it up again next time. Alright. So if you want to drive on when you're ready, we'll do a bit more driving. We'll have a recap of that turning the road, and I'll show you another one of the manoeuvres as well. gearboxes are well made these days, so it's not as it used to be at all.
Do you want to go left or right?
Let's turn left, please. What's that here? Very gently. A little bit quick with the clutch. And left at the junction, please. So just take your time with the clutch here. Alright. And if you can just pull over on the left side, Katie, please. That's great. Just switch off for a second. Just going to give this a pause.